Welcome to our phonics lesson. Students watching and boys and girls in this classroom, we have our chart that we have been working on. Are you ready to say this chart with me? Now here's what I want you to do. Boys and girls who are watching and boys and girls in our classroom, stand up. We're going to say it together one time and then we're going to see if we can say it together a fun way. But let's start practicing together. And up, C-K. E-N-D-E, E-E-E. O and go, O, 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 O. I and fly, Y, I. A and pray, A-Y, A. Stop, S-T. Pull and play, P-L, pull. Fur and frog, F-R, fur. Tur and train, T-R, tur. And ship, S-H. And fit, T-H. And this, T-H. Bull and block, B-L, bull. Cool and clock, C-L, cool. Full and flame, F-L, full. Gold and blue, G-L, gold. Have a seat. Now I want you to listen to how we're going to say this chart now. Boys and boys watching, you're going to get us started on this chart. You will say K in duck. And then it's the girls watching and girls in our classroom's turn because you will spell it. Ladies, you will say C-K. And then you will say K, just like that. So listen again. Boys watching and boys in our classroom, you will say K in duck. Our girls watching and girls, you will say C-K. K. Who do you think is going to do a better job paying attention? I wonder. Now, do something. Stand. Touch your head. Touch your knees, touch your toes, and sit in chair check position. You ready? Boys watching and boys in our classroom, we're going to start with you together. And up, C-K. E and me, E. O and go, O. I and fly, Y. I. A and pray, A-Y. And stop, S-T. Pull and play, P-L. Pull. Fur and frog, F-R. Fur. Tur and train, T-R. Tur. And ship, S-H. And fit, T-H. And this, T-H. Bull and block, B-L. Bull. Coal and clock, C-L. Cool. Full and flake, F-L. Full. Gold and glue, G-L. I think we were off to a good start. Students watching, how did you do when you were saying that chart? Now, I need a little bit of help remembering our one vowel rule. So boys and girls in this classroom and students watching, stand up. And let's say together our one vowel rule together. When there is one vowel in a word, it usually says its short sound. Nice job. Have a seat. And let's say together the two vowel rule. When there are two vowels in a word, the first vowel says its long sound, the second one is silent. Oh, good job remembering those rules. Well, I have some words on my chart that I need some help with. Students watching, I'm going to call on you and boys and girls in this classroom, but I want you to see if you can answer faster than anybody else in this room and be fast when I call on you. Look at this first word right here. Read this word to us, students watching. And what word do you see, Kyle? Nice smile.
Hey.
Now look again. Look at how many vowels, Kyle. Pal is it, and a pal is another name for a friend. Well, what about this one, students watching? And Brock, read this word for us. I like those eyes.
Pale.
Good. How many vowels in this word, Brock?
2.
That's it. That's why he gave me the long sound of A. Go to this word right here and read it to us, Willow. Nice eyes.
Hop.
Fantastic. What about this word, Benjamin?
Hope.
That's it. How many vowels, Benjamin?
2.
Got it. And Willow, how many vowels in this word?
1.
Good thinking. What about this one right here? Students watching, have you been faster than the boys and girls I called on? Jaden K.
Cat.
Now look again. What's your vowel sound? You got the right short sound. What is it?
U.
Give me the short sound of U.
You said as umbrella. You said
Good for you. Now, Jaden K, stand up and put the sound in the middle. Good. Now, start with this one right here. What does this letter say?
Cut. Cut.
You got it. Good job. Students watching, read this word to us. And what word do you see, Jed?
Cute.
Cute is it? How many vowels, Jed?
2.
Correct. What about this set? Students watching, read both of these words. And help us out. Read this word to us. I've got so many smiles, it's hard to call on just one person. Tyson, read this word.
Red.
Red is correct. What about this word right here? Leah.
Read.
Fantastic. Thinking question, students watching. How many vowels? And how many vowels, Hannah A?
1.
That's it. How many vowels, students watching? Kyle.
1.
How many vowels? Rio.
2.
Good. Thinking got them all right. Now, I have something I brought with me today, and it is our brand new special sounds. Our first special sound is something the Bible tells us to do without stopping at all. What does the Bible tell us that we need to do all of the time, students watching? And what do we need to do all of the time, Lucas?
Pray.
That's it. Why don't you stand so our students watching can hear you?
Pray.
Our new special sound is A in pray, A-Y, A. Listen as I say it again. A in pray, A-Y, A. Let's say it together.
A and pray. A-Y. A.
Girls and girls watching, stand up and let's say this together.
A and pray.
A-Y.
A.
Nice job. Boys watching and boys in our classroom, let's stand and say this together.
A and pray.
A-Y.
A.
Nice job. Have a seat. I've got a question for our students watching. Boys and girls in this classroom, it's probably too challenging for you, but I know my students watching know. Students watching, what vowel sound do you hear in A and pray? I have smiles in this classroom too. I know my students watching know. What vowel sound do you hear, Jaden L? Yes, she hears the vowel sound of A. Now, is that the long sound or the short sound, Brock?
Long.
That is correct. Students watching and boys and girls in this classroom, when you see A and Y together, I want you to think the long sound of A. So let's do this. Everyone stand, and let's say this special sound together again.
A and pray. A-Y. A.
Nice job. You can have a seat. Let's look at our words on the back of this card. Now, students watching and boys and girls in this classroom, remember what that means. When this card is on the back, I want your eyes glued to this card, and you see how quickly you can read these words. Do you see the special sounds in these words, students watching? I've got boys and girls in my classroom nodding their heads yes. First word, stand and read this word to us. I have to call on Brock again because his eyes have not left mine. Brock.
Day.
Fantastic. What about this word right here? Read this to us, Tyson. Nice eyes.
Hay.
Excellent job. What type of animal might eat hay, students watching? And what do you think, Jaden K? What type of animal?
Horse.
A horse might eat hay. What about this word right here? I like this one. Read it to us, Isaiah.
Play.
Perfect with that special sound. This one right here, students watching. And read this word to us, Kira.
Pray.
Now look again. What's that beginning consonant?
Way.
Way is it. Good thinking. Oh, this one's a good one. Read this word to us, Xavier.
Tray.
Perfect job. And last word is this word right here, Jacelyn.
Day.
Fantastic. Now I want you to think about something. Where does A and pray normally come in a word? At the beginning, the middle, or the end of a word? Look at all of these words on the card. And students watching, what do you think? Willow, where does it normally come?
The end.
It does normally come at the end, and something is special about all of these words. I'm going to say them again, and you see if you can figure out what it is. You ready? Stay, hay, play, day, tray, way. What is special about all of these words, students watching, did you know? And help us, Kyle.
You all have the ending sound.
That's it. They all have the same ending sound, which makes them rhyming words. Well, I brought another special sound with me today, and this special sound is something that Mommy and Daddy really pay attention to when they're driving. What sign do Mom and Dad pay attention to when they're driving? And what is this, Tyson?
Stop.
That's it. Our new special sound is st in stop, S-T, st, st, st. Listen as I say it again. St in stop, S-T, st, st, st. Together, st in stop. Nice job. Table 2, stand up. Table 4, stand up. Students watching, you join them. Let's say this special sound together.
In stop.
Nice job staying together. Tables 1, 3, and 5 stand. And tables 1, 3, and 5, let's say this together.
In stop.
Nice job. Have a seat, Xavier. I'm loving those eyes right on me. Are you ready, students watching and boys and girls in the classroom? Here I go. You ready? Turned around. Are you reading these words already? Have your eyes focused on the back of this card. First word, stand and read this word to us. What word do you see, Kira? Nice eyes.
Stick.
Stick is it. She found that special sound. She saw the vowel sound. She sounded it out. This word right here, read it to us, students watching. And what word do you see? Jaden L. Say it louder.
West.
You got it right. She sounded it out. What about this word right here? What word do you see? Hannah A.
Suns.
And that's exactly what you were doing. What about this word? Think about that blend and then find that special sound. Jaden K.
Last.
Last is just right. That was very fast reading. Students watching, read this word to us. And what word do you see, Lucas?
Stone.
That's it. He saw his 2-vowel rule. And our last word right here, read this word to us, Tyson.
Dust.
Dust is it, and that might be a job you have to do at home, students watching or boys and girls in this classroom. I'm going to say it. You say it after me. A.
A.
A is A and pray.
A. Is A and pray.
St, st, st. St, st, st is st in stop.
In stop.
Oh, let's try that again. St, st, st. St, st, st is st in stop. St, is st
In stop.
That was better. Now let's look at some words that we have on our board. I need some help with special sounds, and students watching, I need your help. What do I do when I see a special sound? And what do I do to that special sound, Lucas? Lucas, stand fast. What is it?
Circle.
Circle is it. Now, Lucas, look at this first word and tell me what I need to circle.
A and Y.
That's it. I need to circle A and Y because what does it say, Lucas?
A and page.
It does. Now, read this word to us, students watching. And what word do you see, Bailey?
May.
May is it. Why does May begin with a capital letter, students watching? And Bailey, why is May starting with a capital letter? It's somebody's name or it's the name of a month. Look at this word right here. Students watching, what should I circle for my special sound? And Isaiah, what should I circle? He's thinking. Students watching, did you know?
A and Y.
That's it. And Isaiah, put it together and read this word to us. Oh, what does that special sound say, Isaiah?
A and pray.
Put it all together.
Hey.
You got it. Now let's look down at this word right here. Students watching, what should I circle? And what should I circle for this word, Xavier?
And stop.
I should. And how should I mark this vowel, Xavier?
With the smile.
And Xavier, read this word to us.
Dust.
You got it. This word right here. Students watching, what should I circle? And Benjamin, what should I circle? Yes, and stop, ST. How should I mark these vowels, Benjamin?
Put a stick on the first one and cross the other one.
Good for you. Students watching, did you see this is a 2-vowel word? And Benjamin, read this word to us.
Stove.
Stove is just right. Now, I need some people to come up to the board and help me circle some special sounds. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to call you to get into a line. The first person will do our first word in pink. The second person will do our word in blue. Come up to the front to get us started. Kira, behind Kira, I'd like Kendra. So Kira does our first word, Kendra does our second word. Up here to get us started, let's have Kyle behind Kyle. I'd like to have Jacelyn. Now, while they're doing that, I want you to notice something. I brought with me today our clue word cards, but I need to remember the clue word. Students watching, what's my clue word that goes with this special sound? And Jed, what's my clue word?
Me.
Me is it. This one right here, students watching. And help us, Leah.
And stop.
Yes, you'll just say stop. What about this one, Jaden L?
Pray.
Good girl. Jaden K, help us with this one. In.
In kite.
Not k and kite. K in.
In duck.
That's it. Duck is the right one. What about this one right here, Benjamin?
I'm fly wide.
That's it. Fly is it. Thank you. You can have a seat once you're finished. These look very nice and neat. Kira, stand up and read your word for us. Please, students watching, read it with her.
A-J.
Good for you. What about this one right here, Kendra?
Steam. Steam.
Steam is correct. Read this word to us, Kyle.
Steak.
He got both of his special sounds. And what about this one, Jacelyn?
Fish.
She also got both of her special sounds. Now, I want you to notice something. I have some blend cards with me that start with a special sound. A blend can have more than one consonant at the beginning, but it still only has one vowel at the end. I'm going to say it. You say it after me. St, a, sta, 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 sta. St, a, sta, 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 sta. St, is sti, 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 sti. St, a, sta, 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 sta. St, a, sta, 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 sta. We'll keep working on these. Prepare for mini sheets. Students watching, have that mini sheet and paper right in front of you. We're going to begin with some vowels. So eyes are right on me. Write the vowel that says eh. Eh. Good. Fast work from Kira. Eyes. Ah. Ah. Now let's write some blends. Eyes. Write the blend na. Na. Remember what a blend is. Good keeper. Eyes. Ra. Ra. You are doing fantastic. Good. Ra. Pencil down and let's check our work together. How do I spell Jaden K? E is correct. Ah, Kira.
O.
Na, Jacelyn.
N-A.
And A is correct. What about ra, students watching? And how do I spell ra, Willow?
Or U.
You got it. Now pick up your pencil, draw a small line, and we're going to do something different. Are you ready, students watching? I'm going to give you a word to write. Here's our first word, eyes. Write the word not. Do not forget how to spell the word not. Not. Think about how you're going to write that word. Start with a blend, end with a consonant. Good. Got it. Good job, Benjamin. Eyes. Write the word hen. The hen was pecking at grain. Hen. You're doing just fine. You got it. That's it. Good. Nice and neat, Willow. Good, Benjamin. That's fine to do. All right, students watching and boys and girls in this classroom, put your pencil down and let's check our work. First was our word not. Students watching, spell not for us. And how did you spell the word not, Jaden L?
N-O-T.
N-O-T is correct. What about the word hen, Isaiah?
H-E-N.
Excellent job. And that was our first day with writing words.